Research often leads to better understanding, and the same can be said about forecasting. We learn through the process, and when it comes to forecasting severe weather, there's a big responsibility the National Weather Service has to protect life and property. We've heard that time and time again. So the task of balancing the burden to get it right and to protect people, that can be challenging. Listen to Bill Bunting, Deputy Director of the Storm Prediction Center, what he has to say.
The science of severe storm forecasting has come a long way over the course of my career, but the tornado and severe thunderstorm forecast challenge really boils down to predicting the mode of the storm. Meteorology is a young science. In a modern sense, it doesn't even go back 100 years. And so we've learned an incredible amount, but we have significant challenges.
And those challenges are seen often and across all fields of forecasting. While the science has come a long way, the process of improving a forecast is far from over. So the research, it doesn't stop. But guess what? It's this time of year when field work can really pay off. There's an independent research team who has recently launched the Tilting Project. It's comprised of meteorology students from Millersville University, outside of Philadelphia, south of Harrisburg. It's in Pennsylvania. They sent a group to Oklahoma with the goal of documenting how tornadoes begin. It's what we call tornado genesis. Meteorologist and Tilting Project co-lead Ryan Argenti joins us now from the observations of yesterday. Ryan, what were your main takeaways, especially when you guys were looking at, from what I understand, the behavior of storms? Tell us some of the initial takeaways.
Yeah, so some of the well, thanks again for having us on the interview here. But some of the takeaways here that really we saw, I mean, it was our first time actually coming out here to the Great Plains. So some of our biggest takeaways is that that these storms really are dangerous. Just kind of seeing just the dynamics at play. Seeing the initial conditions at the surface and in the surrounding environment, we could see that these supercells and these thunderstorms are no joke. Some of those initial takeaways. Now, regarding specifically with the project, some of the takeaways from that, that being our first time coming out here and doing these research operations, it's just thinking about what I'm thinking about this really quick. Some of the main takeaways, though, is that it's a pretty complex operation, although we have a very good team to be able to carry out this project in a very efficient and successful manner.
Yeah, I would say, Ryan, take your time answering questions. I always lose my train of thought all the time, and sometimes you got to think it through, right? Want to ask you, for anybody watching, tornado genesis, right? How a tornado forms. And there are various kinds of tornadoes. We have a general idea of how they come together, but still there are some intricacies that remain a mystery. When you get out there with your crew, what are some of the things you look at? For example, storm base. Is that one of the things you're focusing in on to see how it can impact the process?
Yeah, so one of the things that we're looking at, just really specifically with the project, we are investigating the cloud base heights with the supercell thunderstorms that are producing these tornadoes. So those are one of the big things that we're focusing on. Other things, too, while we're out in the field, we do have a professional with us, and I'll mention his name, Dr. Greg Bloomberg. He's graduated from OU and has a lot of experience in the field with these kind of things. So what he does is that he actually shares his knowledge and shares with us, okay, this is what we want to look for when we're looking at potential for tornado genesis, say an inflow or a beaver tail cloud for an inflow notch. We're looking at a wall cloud as well, like the typical things that you'll see in a supercell that's indicative of any type of tornado formation. And I think that's just really just like right off the top of my head is what we're thinking about. And also lightning, and just, we could see if there's a lot of lightning happening, that's indicative of a strengthening updraft.
What a great, too, Ryan, being able to be out in the field and to see this stuff, see it play out, and getting out of the classroom, right, and you head out to the field. I'm envious. And I hear that you've got a team with you. You want to bring them on in? Can you introduce them to us and give us their names, and also the interests that they have and what you guys are going to be doing for the next few days, because there's still a severe weather risk the next couple of days.
Yeah, can I bring? I have 4 additional members here.
Let's see them.
Bring the rest of them in here?
Introduce them to us.
One in, yeah. All right, here, let's get situated for a second. All right, so is everyone in? this isn't everybody. We still have other members that weren't able to join us for the interview. But if you guys just want to go ahead and introduce yourselves, go ahead.
So my name is Gabe Keller. I currently have interest in research and field work.
And we're student meteorologists as well with Millersville University. So just.
Yeah, I'm Rhiannon Cahill. I actually graduated from Millersville University with a meteorology degree last May. And my interests are field work, specifically with tornadoes and research.
I'm Gabe Pena, and junior student meteorologist at Millersville, and hoping to get my attend grad school someday. Also pursue research.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jacob Biondo. I'm a student. I'm a student at Northville University. My interest is the field work and the data that we get from that.
I bet.
And so we're all focused on severe weather research. Yep.
It is not work when your interest lines up with your passions and with what you get to do. And I think that you guys have all had that opportunity. What a cool opportunity.
And as Bill Bunting, our buddy over at the Storm Prediction Center, said, it's still a relatively young science, meteorology. And you guys are some of the next generation coming up that are going to continue to provide that research, hopefully. And I'm excited to see where it takes you. Hey, be safe, as I can see you're in a hotel and likely going to be following some of these storms. So good luck. And again, be safe. Thanks for joining us here on Fox Weather.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Take care. Gabe, Rhiannon, Gabe, Jacob, and Ryan Argenti there. Well, meanwhile, in Oklahoma, we are watching.